Hi, my name is Joni Peoples. Today is March 29th, 2015. We're in Lewisburg, North Carolina at Lewisburg United Methodist Church, and the audience here are some of the church members. Throughout history, childhood immunizations have been viewed as both positives and negatives. I can understand that until you have concrete facts, it's hard to determine a viewpoint on them. Today, I want to take the research that I have found and use these facts to convince you that childhood immunizations are very important. I will inform you of the different types of vaccinations, as well as the pros of having them, and some facts about them. We're going to start with a chart from cdc.gov of the 2015 recommended immunizations for children from birth to 6 years old. I'm sure a lot of these just look like a bunch of letters to you, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the main thing I wanted to show you here was that, like right here with Hep B, which is hepatitis B, it's given in 3 doses, one at birth, one between 1 to 2 months, and one between 6 to 18 months. Until they have received all 3 of these doses, they are not fully vaccinated against the disease. So here are your explanations. Hep B is hepatitis B, RV is rotavirus, pertussis, DTaP, measles, mumps, rubella is MMR, Hep A, hepatitis A. I'm sure you all have your own reasons to, or maybe to not vaccinate, or have heard some before. I have a list from vaccines.gov that I just wanted to share with you. Immunizations can save your child's life. Advances in medical science make it possible to protect your child against more diseases than ever before. Some diseases that once injured or killed thousands of children are now either eliminated completely or coming close to extinct. For an example, polio was once America's most feared disease, causing death across the country, and now, thanks to the vaccination, there are no reports of polio in the U.S. at all. Immunizations protect others you care about. Some babies are too young to be fully vaccinated from certain diseases, meaning they hadn't received all of those doses yet. As well as other people may not be able to be vaccinated because of severe allergies, weakened immune system, or other reasons. This is why it's very important that you and your children who are able to get vaccinated and are fully vaccinated against those diseases. Doing so not only protects your family, but also helps prevent the spread of disease to others that are around you. So a continued list of the fact that immunizations protect others you care about. This is from NIAID.nih.gov. If your vaccine-primed immune system stops an illness before it starts, you'll likely be contagious for a shorter period of time, or perhaps not at all. We all know that being contagious means you can share your germs with those around you. So obviously, if you're contagious for a shorter period of time or not at all, it's better for the people you care about that are around you. If a good number of people within a community are vaccinated against a particular illness, the entire group is less likely to get the disease. This type of protection is called community immunity. Immunizations can save your family time and money. A child with a vaccine-preventable disease can be denied attendance at schools or child care facilities. Therefore, you would have to either take off work to take care of them or find somebody else that could take care of them. Some vaccine-preventable diseases will cause prolonged disabilities and can take a financial toll because of, again, lost time at work, medical bills, or even long-term disability care. Just remember, it's cheaper to prevent a disease than to treat it. Immunization protects future generations. Vaccines have already reduced, and in some cases eliminated, many diseases that killed or disabled people a few generations ago. For an example, smallpox, it no longer exists. If parents continue having their children vaccinated today, and that means fully vaccinated, then there's a good chance that parents in the future may be able to trust that some of these diseases will no longer be around to harm their children. Childcare and schools require it. Rules regarding vaccinations in the school system vary from state to state, but I can say from personal experience that most childcare centers have some type of policy in place about vaccinations and requiring their students to have them. here are the hardcore facts that I was talking to you about earlier. So let's start with a chart of the number of cases of measles in the U.S. from 2001 to 2014. First, if you look at the little narrow lines, it starts with 2011, 2013, 2003, 2001, so on. You know, they're all kind of together and all down there. But then if you look at this bold line of 2014, this is when the measles cases hit a 20-year high. That chart, as well as the reasons behind that, are from ifls.com. So, in 2014, they hit a 20-year high. This would be because international travel of unvaccinated individuals. 97% of the cases as of May 2014 were individuals who caught the disease from another country and brought it back. 90% of the affected were either unvaccinated or didn't know their vaccination status, meaning they didn't know where they were in their dosing or if they even had had the vaccination at all. 85% of the unvaccinated said that they remained unvaccinated because of personal, philosophical, or religious reasons. It's been said in the past that vaccines can cause or are related to autism. This is not the case, and the facts that I have to prove that are from immunize.org and cdc.gov. So studies have shown that there is no link between receiving vaccines and developing autism spectrum disorder, ASD. The cause of autism is not fully understood, but the evidence does not point towards vaccines. After reviewing more than 200 studies in 2004 and more than 1,000 studies in 2011, the Institute of Medicine consensus report strongly stated that the evidence did not show a link between vaccines and autism. Baby's immune system. I know that it's hard to believe that something so tiny and little as a newborn, or even a toddler, or even a 6-year-old could handle all of this. But from immunize.org, it says the immune system has a remarkable capacity, probably one of which we'll never understand. But from the moment a baby is born, the immune system begins coping with microorganisms in the form of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Like vaccines, microorganisms contain foreign antigens. A single bacterium contains a larger variety as well as a number of antigens than are found in all of the recommended vaccines combined. Meaning, if a baby was exposed to a bacterium, that bacterium alone contains a higher number of antigens as well as multiple types of antigens than are found in every single vaccine that they need altogether combined. So a baby's immune system, which copes with exposure to countless bacteria each day, can without a doubt withstand being exposed to the antigens in vaccines. This chart I love. I'm a numbers person, so it really put things in perspective for me, so I'm going to read a little bit off of it for you. It's from NIAID.nih.gov, the impact of vaccines in the U.S. So it starts with the disease, and then the baseline 20th century pre-vaccine annual cases, 2009 cases, and the percent decrease. Measles, in the baseline 20th, were 503,282. In 2009, there were 71 cases, so that is a 99.9% decrease. Mumps, 152,209. In 2009, 1,991, and that's a percent decrease of 98.7%. Pertussis, 147,271 in the baseline 20th, and in 2009 it was 13,214, which is a 91% decrease. Smallpox, 48,164 in the baseline. In 2009, 0, which is a 100% decrease. Rubella, 47,745, 2009, 3 cases, 99.9% decrease. And then polio was 16,316 in the 20th. In 2009, 0, another 100% decrease. So there you have it. Although I'm certain the debate over whether or not childhood vaccines are 100% beneficial is one that will continue on for many years, I hope that I've shined some light on them for you. Now knowing the types and purposes of vaccines, their benefits, as well as hardcore facts about them, maybe now we can all agree that vaccinations are exactly what every child